Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast from March 2nd through the 8th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to see what is going on for you guys, a spirit message for you all from this lovely oracle deck here. For my regulars, I do apologize for this very late video post, guys. I know I'm super behind. Those of you who don't know, I've been moving and I've been having terrible internet issues, but somebody's supposed to come by tomorrow and fix it. So hopefully we'll be caught up with the posting schedule. Here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, my dear Capricorns, is Child of Boons. Okay, this is going to be an energy having to do with wanting to explore options and doing something as far as where you're wanting to place your focus, attention, and energy. Okay, I feel that a lot of you have been feeling frustrated for a very long time in that you've been waiting for something to change, right? Or you've been waiting for something to improve. And now you're feeling like, you know what? It's going to change when I go in a different direction. And maybe it's something that you weren't wanting before to give up on or walk away from, but you're beginning to realize that the challenges that you've experienced and the things that you've been through have strengthened you, have woken you up, have changed you in a lot of ways. And now you're like, you know what? Like, you know, maybe it's a job situation and now you're looking at it and you're saying, you know what, maybe I'm overqualified for this. You know, maybe I'm going to be better off self-employed, or maybe I'm going to be better off, you know, going into a career change. Or if it's a relationship, you might be looking at the relationship and saying, man, I am putting way too much into this relationship. It's time for me to invest this focus and energy into something else. Or maybe you've been putting it too much into other people in your life, like, you know, being there for other people or helping them out. And you're like, it's time for me to invest this time and energy into myself, into what I need to do for me. So I feel there's a change of focus coming up for you guys Monday, Tuesday, and you are getting very smart about it, because in the past, when you've gone in a different direction or when you've taken a chance, it's been in a way where you feel like and something similar came up for Pisces. So some of you may have Pisces in your chart. But you may be feeling like in the past when you've taken a chance or when you've made a change, it didn't work out well, because what happened was you were in the frying pan and you jumped into the fire. But you're not going to do that this time. This time you're making the change in a very well thought out way, in a very planned way, in a very focused way. And you're thinking long term. You're taking this change in a way where it's long term. You're not just gonna take any old job to get out of the current one. You're gonna think about, okay, well, you know, how I went on that interview. How did I feel about the person that interviewed me? What kind of vibe did I get from that place? Did the people that work there seem happy? You're gonna ask a lot of questions about the job description. You're gonna ask yourself, does that sound like something I would enjoy doing? You're being very selective. Even though you're hungry for change, you're not jumping into the first thing that comes along. And I feel, Capricorn, that a lot of you are coming into like this healthy entitlement where you're speaking up more, you're asking questions. Like if somebody is coming at you with a criticism, you're not being combative. You're not like being argumentative, but you might hear them and say, okay, all right. Well, and you might not feel that criticism applies, and you might be like, okay, well, let me see why they think this. Let me see why they're saying this to me. You might say, okay, all right, can you please, just so that I know, and just so that I'm clear and I can watch out for this in the future, can you give me an example of a time that I behaved that way, or that I did something in that way, just so that I know, just so that I have reference and I can be more aware, right? And they might not be able to give you an example. Then they look stupid, they look dumb, right? And you're just basically in a way being like, okay, you know, all right, I got your number, I got your card, I know what's up, right? So you're not getting worked up about things. You're not getting worked up about things. You're very level-headed. You're very cool. You're very calm. And you're just planning what you need to do for yourself moving forward. And you're not allowing the people or the things around you to get you worked up. Okay? Your Wednesday, Thursday is suspension. So this is a major arcana card. And when the major arcana cards come up, they're before a significant change. They're before something having to do, putting us on course, life purpose, life path, you know, all that wonderful stuff. And so as I'm looking at this card, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but those of you that watch my videos, you know that I read intuitively. And very much for me, it gives me the sense or the feeling of like a baby in the mother's womb, like, you know, incubating or growing, you know, preparing to be born, preparing to come into life, come into existence. So as you're focusing your energy and your attention, this card makes me feel again, and like I said, Pisces had something similar. I think Cancer also did too. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Pisces or Cancer, or maybe you have Pisces or Cancer in your chart somewhere. But there's a feeling here of like you're not jumping to action. You're not rushing into anything. Some of you are like, wait a minute, let me wait till Mercury retrograde is over before I make any big decisions. Some of you are living by that Mercury retrograde energy. But you're seeing things from a different angle. You're seeing things from a different way. And I feel for whatever reason, you know, I can't explain to you why I have this feeling about this card, but intuitively I have a really strong feeling, Cancer, where a lot of you, I said Cancer, see? Capricorn. I have a really strong feeling, Capricorn, that a lot of you midweek, as you're thinking about what to do, you're thinking about what is gonna make you feel safest and what is gonna make you feel happiest. You're making your decisions not based on ego. You're making your decision not based on, well, what's gonna pay me the most money or bring me the most money, or, you know, what quote unquote should or quote unquote shouldn't I do. But you're making the decision based on what's giving you the most sense of satisfaction, safety, joy. I even feel like some of you are like physically getting cozy, like you're just like cuddling up, or you're like, you know, staying in bed, or you're just doing things that make you feel comforted physically, and you're coming more into this element of like loving yourself, right? Some of you are even incorporating in like you know, inner child work, and, you know, like, you know, spending time with your inner child, and being loving towards your inner child. But I feel a lot of you are just very hungry for change, and you're not confusing it. You're not confusing a person or company or thing as your source anymore. Before, you're like, man, you know, I really want to get out of my financial difficulties, but I really need this job to give me a promotion. I really need this job to move me up so that can happen, right? And then you get frustrated because they're not moving you up, or they're not promoting you, or they're giving promotions to really terrible people based on the politics of the company or whatever might happen. And it's like all of a sudden this light switch is going off, and you're like, wait a minute. There's a billion other ways that I can bring in more money here. And I can bring in the money happily, you know, doing something I enjoy doing. I can make a side income out of a talent. I can take a talent and begin turning it into a career change. I can go apply at a different company, right? Or a relationship. I'm tired of jumping through hoops for this person that keeps making me feel like crap. I'm going to find a sense of love and joy and appreciation elsewhere. And I'm going to find eventually a different relationship. But this person is not going to determine my self-esteem anymore, right? So whatever you were seeing as like your source of what you needed, you're like, wait a minute, no. The universe is an abundant place. There's a lot of different ways I can go about getting this. And so you're taking some time and having this awakening midweek. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Capricorn, is 3 of Spells. And 3 of Spells is going to be about like expansion, okay? You can't unsee what you've seen. Once you're out of the box, you can't go back in it. And you're ready to really go out there and venture out into the unknown and expand. There's a lot of creative energy when it comes to 3 of Spells. It could be collaborating with others. But a lot of the times, It's a card that I see come up when somebody is like mentally free. They've broken out of some limited thought. And once they've broken out of the limited thought, it's like the sky is the limit. Three of Spells is also a very entrepreneurial card for me, right? So there might be a lot of entrepreneur energy that you're accessing, or creative energy that you're accessing. And again, for some of you, maybe it's more of an outlet than like a money maker, but you might find that down the road, it is actually becoming an avenue of income or a stream of income. But a lot of this is about just freedom. I'm getting a strong sense of freedom. It's like you're having this realization where you're like, you know what? I'm enough. I'm enough as I am, the way I am now. I don't have to change. I don't have to conform. I don't have to water myself down or edit myself in any way. I can take what I am and make it work for me. And you're having this realization. And once you have this epiphany, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to waste my time being frustrated or sad because of anybody else again. Because you're coming into this power and this freedom. Very, very powerful energy, Capricorn. And I'm excited for you. So, my darlings, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign, because some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. But we're going to see what your spirit message is for the week from this lovely oracle deck. What is the spirit message for the week? Love videos for March and channeled angel messages are going to be up in a couple of days. Hopefully, internet will be fixed and I can get them up much sooner. But hit the subscribe button and notification if you haven't already, and you'll get a notice when those are up. You have self-mastery, my darlings. This is so cool. So far, for every single one of the signs, the oracle card has confirmed the message towards the end of the week. And that's happening here again with this. This is self-mastery. And what did I just say? You guys are realizing that you're enough. You're realizing how you can take who you are and make it work for you in this world in terms of satisfying your physical and emotional needs. You're having mastery over yourself. Other people are not frustrating you anymore or getting to you anymore. You're able to hone in your creativity and skills and make it work for you. You're having this control. You're having this freedom, okay? And this card is coming up and it's confirming that for you. As always, I always say, if you want to do some chakra work, take a look at this card, pay attention to it, see what color is jumping out at you most. And then you can go and you can look up, the chakra colors. Well, I'll just tell you real quick. The root chakra is going to be red. Sacral is going to be orange. Solar plexus is going to be yellow. Heart chakra is going to be green. Throat chakra is blue. The third eye chakra is going to be like a purple color. And then you're going to have, for your crown chakra, indigo color. Okay. So this is going to be the chakra that you can kind of focus on and strengthen, and that you can bring into the energy of focusing on it, meditating on it, doing affirmations for that chakra, opening it up, getting it running more smoothly. Okay, so this is going to be something that can be very helpful if you're into the chakra work, or if you're into aligning your chakras. You can also do meditations or affirmations in terms of what that chakra is connected to. For example, if you had solar plexus, if you had yellow jump out at you, then you might want to look for meditations or affirmations that have to do with confidence, that have to do with like self-identity. Or if the heart chakra green jumped out at you, then maybe doing affirmations or meditations having to do with feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling gratitude, right? So these are things that can be very, very helpful. But this is the ways in which you are manifesting yourself. Okay, you're manifesting yourself. You're manifesting mastery over yourself. Nobody's gonna shake you anymore. You're gonna be a very, very powerful force, Capricorn. It's about time, right? A lot of you are like, it's about time, damn it. A lot of you have been waiting to feel that way, but I think this is the week where you're really stepping into that. Again, watch your moon sign and rising sign. Love videos will be up soon. Channeled angel messages will be up soon. And don't forget, every single day on Facebook and Instagram, Amethyst Angellight, I post a daily message, a card of the day. I post a choose a card. So take advantage of that as well, my darlings. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take care, Capricorn.